Hey, thanks for watching this video. Make sure that you subscribe to it if you're not subscribed already, and leave me some feedback. You left me great feedback last week. I appreciate all the questions. I'll jump in there and reply if you leave me some feedback. I want to start tonight by talking about coaching, right? Especially on the offensive side of the ball. What do we hear great offensive coaches saying all the time in football? Their job is to take their talented, gifted players and put them in position to succeed. Right now, that's happening at Oregon State. Jake Luton, Isaiah Hodgins is wide receiver, the running back core right now led by Artavis Pierce, everything clicking on the offensive side of the ball for Oregon State. Even in losses, they've looked pretty good. The coaching staff is putting those guys in position to succeed. Meanwhile, at Oregon, I'm really puzzled by sort of the ordinary appearance of Justin Herbert. You had 8 NFL scouts in the coaching box last weekend to see the football game that Oregon played against Cal. 8! And now, not all of them there to see Justin Herbert, but you have 8 scouts there. You've got a quarterback that everybody says is a first-round, can't-miss prospect. But to this point, Justin Herbert has looked very ordinary. He looks to me like a guy who's 6'5", 6'6", who can move and got good feet, but he hasn't had sustained, outstanding games, the kinds of games you would expect to have from a great quarterback. And in fact, against Cal, getting shut out in the first half of a football game with that guy under center, that's a football sin. I think Oregon's coaching staff is doing a shaky job committing to throwing the football. I see them trying to establish the run, especially early in the game, to set up the pass. And I'm wondering at what point Oregon's coaching staff will just hand the keys to Justin Herbert and let him go out and establish himself. Get him going early. One of the scouts in the box at the Oregon game said to me, I don't know what they're trying to do on offense. And I think a lot of us are seeing that. We're puzzled. What are they trying to do? They look like they're guessing. They have a couple of nice plays here or there, but there's no rhythm to the offense. There's no commitment to getting Herbert involved. And that really worries me from Oregon's standpoint. One, because you're going to waste the return of Justin Herbert. Two, I think they're going to get into a game where they have to score points. And I'm not sure that our Oregon offense can go out and consistently score points. So keep an eye on that. But at Oregon State, Jake Luton at quarterback, Isaiah Hodgins, Artavis Pierce, the offensive coaching staff at Oregon State is getting a lot out of the guys that they have. Really committed to using those guys, putting them in position to succeed, and it's been a lot of fun to watch them. And I think right now you could make an argument that Oregon State's offense is the superior, more consistent, more dynamic, more exciting offensive unit. I think without question. I think Herbert might be the best player, might be the highest drafted player in the bunch, but right now Herbert's on an island, and I'm waiting for that Oregon coaching staff to commit to getting him going in football games. They got to do it against Colorado. They will certainly have to do it when they go on the road to Washington, and I'm watching for that. I'm waiting for that. I have been all season. Oregon's offense against bad opponents put up some numbers, but I haven't seen them consistently drive the football against anybody who's mediocre or better, and they haven't looked dynamic, they haven't looked exciting, they haven't looked creative for the most part. All right, make sure that you leave me some feedback below. Tell me which one of those two offenses is better. Which one do you trust more, Oregon or Oregon State? Which one is more fun to watch? Right now, I would vote Oregon State, but I want you to tell me. And I want the Oregon coaching staff, Marcus Arroyo, the coordinator, get busy being creative. Get busy committing to Justin Herbert. Get that guy going, because if you don't, it's going to be a shame. See you next week.